Have you ever looked at yourself, your life quietly, and you just think that you're not good enough? You're not smart enough? You're not attractive enough? Not successful enough? Not lovable enough? And even when people compliment you out there, something inside of you whisper, if they really knew, they wouldn't say what they are saying about me. If you ever felt that way, you are not broken. When I said you are not broken, I mean it because I have been there and I can understand. You see, the feeling of not being enough usually doesn't appear overnight. It builds slowly over time. Sometimes it begins in childhood when love or approval felt conditional. Maybe you were compared to others. Maybe mistakes were criticized instead of understood in your family growing up. Maybe you felt unseen or overlooked. So somewhere along the way, your mind created a belief. If I were better, people would accept me. That's the thought in your mind. And that belief follows you into adulthood. It shows up in your relationship when you overthink everything you say. All these things begin to manifest over time. It shows up when you doubt your achievements. It shows up when you feel like you must constantly prove your worth all the time. And the hardest part of it, even when you succeed, the feeling doesn't go away because the problem isn't your achievement. The problem is the story you have been telling yourself in your head from childhood. So when you believe you are not enough, it quietly shapes your choices. It shapes your belief. It shapes your way of doing things. You might stay in a relationship where you are not valued because you are afraid of losing love. You might shrink your voice because you are worried people will judge you. You might chase perfection, believing that if you finally get everything right, the feeling will disappear. But perfection doesn't heal insecurity because the belief isn't logical, it's emotional. And emotional wounds require emotional healing. So, what are we supposed to do? Because when I say this, I try to generalize it because a lot of us are affected without being aware of what's going on in our brain and how it's affecting our choices. So healing the belief that you are not good enough starts with something powerful, and that thing is awareness. Notice that voice in your mind that criticizes you all the time. And then ask yourself this question: is this really my voice, or is this something I learned from the past? Often, the hardest voice inside of us was shaped by our experiences we didn't choose. That's what the Adler's theory taught me when I did psychology. And the next step is self-compassion. Learn to speak to yourself the way you would speak to someone you love. So instead of saying, I'm not good enough, is it possible to tone it down to, I'm growing and this is enough for me just now? And finally, surround yourself with people who see your value, people who see your worth. Healthy relationship doesn't make you prove your worth. They remind you of it. Welcome to Heal&Rise with Adline. A place where we learn about gaining our self-worth again, healing from our pain, gaining support, and understanding that we are not alone in our struggle. In this conversation, if this conversation resonates with you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, and click on the notification bell. That way you won't miss my videos. Something I will request for you is please hop into the comment section and tell your story. If you have been carrying the feeling that you are not good enough, please hear this. Your worth is not something you earn by being perfect. It's something you already have simply by being human being. Healing takes time, patience and kindness towards yourself. That's what it takes. But every time you challenge that inner voice, every time you choose self-respect over self-doubt, you take one step closer to freedom. If this message spoke to you, share your thoughts or experience in the comment section. Your story will make sense to others. Make them feel they are not alone. I've been a mother for 23 years and I've been married for 24 years. And all this have given me so much experience in marriage. So I'm not just telling you theories, but I'm telling you personal experiences in how I managed to survive. If you want to be part of the family, you're welcome. Be part of us and let's grow together. Until I come back again, I'm going to say bye-bye.